We have received our physical life from our physical mothers. For this reason, when we think about eternal life which God spoke about, we cannot disregard this matter. Then, only through whom can we receive eternal life? Can we receive it through only God the Father? No, we cannot. It is said that everything on this earth is a copy and shadow of what is in heaven. It is a clear fact that life that is given through mothers in this world is but a shadow. If in the shadow there is a mother, then what about in the reality? Shouldn't there exist a reality of that mother as well? We need to confirm this matter through the Bible. When we look into this matter through the 66 books of the Bible, didn't God the Father testify about the existence of God the Mother? Let's take a look at Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. It reads, "Then God said, 'Let us make man in our image, in our likeness.' God said, 'Let us make man in our image.' God didn't say, 'Let me make man in my image,' but 'Let us make man in our image.' Afterwards, what did he say? 'In our likeness.' After that, what did he say? So God created man in his own image. Clearly, the God who created mankind expressed himself as us and said, 'Let us make man in our image.' Then doesn't this mean that the creator gods who expressed themselves as us must exist? Even if we were only to take a look at this one biblical scene, wouldn't it be quite clear that mankind was not created by God the Father alone? Let's continue with verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. How? Male and female, he created them. The image that was created as a result of the words, 'Let us make man in our image,' came out to be male and female. When it is said, 'Let us make man in our image,' isn't it easy for anyone to understand that God is plural? Therefore, what are the two images of God? According to the image of God, weren't a male and a female produced in God's image? In fact, what does all mankind call the male image of God? We call him God the Father. Then, what should all mankind call the female image of God? Of course, it is God the Mother. God created every system on this earth according to his will and by his plan. He did this so that we would be able to understand the systems in heaven. In actuality, who is it that has the ability to give us physical life? This can only be done by mothers. In the same way, from whom should mankind receive spiritual life? That is to say, eternal life. It must be through God the Mother. Shall we open Galatians chapter 4? Verse 26 says, "But the Jerusalem that is above means in heaven, is free, and she is our mother." In this way, God teaches us through the Bible the absolute fact that our Heavenly Mother surely exists. Thus, according to the Bible, who do we have? We have God the Mother. The Bible testifies to the fact that only through Mother we can become the children of promise who will receive eternal life. Until now, we have been able to keep our faith due to these messages in the Bible. They have given us the faith to believe in the existence of God the Father and God the Mother. I hope you receive much grace through these words. Let me conclude today's sermon. Thank you very much.